also happen to Christians during the end times. Here's something important. The woman runs into the wilderness for 1,260 days. That's the same amount of time as the Great Tribulation. This means it's not about Jesus' birth. It's about the big trouble coming at the end. I believe the woman represents the church. The man-child stands for the martyrs Satan wants to destroy, and her other children are the ones who escape and survive in the wilderness. This idea aligns perfectly with the context of this story within Revelation. There are three main interpretations. Some believe that the woman represents Mary and the baby represents Jesus, but that narrative is already covered in the Gospels. Others suggest that the woman symbolizes Israel and the boy is Jesus. However, this interpretation struggles to account for the devil's attempt to kill Jesus as a baby, appearing in Revelation. The third interpretation posits that the woman represents the church. Her children are Christians, and while some will be martyred, others will survive by fleeing into the wilderness. It's important to note that not every Christian will die as a martyr. When Jesus returns, there will still be believers alive on earth. One intriguing aspect to consider is that Revelation describes a war in heaven. Now, let's look at something inspiring from Coventry Cathedral. Outside the cathedral, near the baptistry window, there's an amazing sculpture. It shows the Archangel Michael defeating the devil. Have you in Revelation to understand, because it's full of symbols. Scholars argue about it a lot, but let's try to figure it out. The dragon is easy to identify. Who is the dragon? The Bible tells us that it is the old serpent, the devil. The dragon represents Satan. The Bible also states that the dragon drags down a third of the stars of heaven. This means that 1/3 of the angels followed Satan when he rebelled against God. These fallen angels are now referred to as demons. Therefore, demons are angels who chose to follow Satan instead of God. However, here's the good news. There are still twice as many good angels as there are bad ones. Now we have this dragon, Satan, leading an army of demons. He's waiting for a pregnant woman, clothed with the sun, to give birth to a child. He wants to kill the child as soon as it's born. When you hear that, who comes to mind? Mary, right? Many people think of Mary because the Roman Catholic Church sees this chapter as referring to her. With their special respect for Mary, they interpret this chapter that way. But this chapter could also refer to Israel. There are three main ways to understand this vision. The first way is to see the woman as Mary, the baby as Jesus, and the dragon as Satan, trying to kill Jesus. This fits the story of Herod